Hi, everyone. Sorry about that. I had technical difficulties. Let me know if you can hear me. All right, so I know I'm late. So maybe some people joined and came off. I know. Sorry. But I'll give you a 1 minute to get ready. All you're going to need today is your mat. All right, ladies. So, and if there are any gentlemen joining, today's class is going to be a nice little Saturday warm up with me. Get ready for the Saturday type of class. We're going to do some mobility work. I have my iPad. If you're not familiar with me, my workout is normally programmed on my iPad. But I think that 1 minute is up. Let's get into it. So we are going to start by sitting on our mats. So some people find it difficult sitting cross-legged. They feel pain in their lower back. So you can sit just like this in a kneeling position. But all I want you to do, place your hands on top of your rib cage. And we are going to inhale, expand our ribs out. Exhale, close it up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. When you exhale, I want you to pull your belly button in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Nice job. Now I want you to bring your feet in front of you. And then I want you to slowly roll back. Okay, I think it's best on this side based on my camera. Slowly roll back. Lay nice and comfortably on your back. Hands at your side. And then I want you to, we're going to do pelvic rocks. So all we're going to do, we're going to take a big inhale. And then when you do that, you're going to create a small arch between your back and the floor. Exhale. Tilt your hips forward. Bring your belly button down, imprinting your back. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to bring my arms up so you can see. Inhale, rocking your pelvis, creating that arch, slight arch. Exhale, imprinting your back, bringing your pelvis up. Picture your pelvis is like a bowl and you have water in it. So you want to bring your belly button down so that the water can really catch in there. All right? One more time. Inhale. And exhale. All right, nice job. Next, we're going to do some Pilates bridges, but we're going to include our arms. So starting here, we're going to do a big inhale. Bring your arms back. Then we're going to exhale, push up through your heels, roll up slowly. Inhale at the top. Exhale, down. bring your arms back. All right, let's do that again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, drop your hips. Inhale, bring your arms back. Exhale to restart. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale at the top. Now exhale, drop. Inhale, arms return. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale at the top. Exhale, drop. Inhale, return your arms. Exhale to recenter. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Inhale. Arms return. How are you feeling? All right. So next we are going to, we're deliberately moving slowly, guys, because it's just a nice little wake up routine. All right. Stretching our body, getting our muscles moving in a nice, gentle way. Now we're going to do heel slides, but again, we will add our arms. The arms help, and I'm sorry, it's early and I have doggies, so you may hear her especially. All right, so we are going to do some heel slides and we're adding our arms. As I was saying, the arms help to stretch our body out. So we're going to do a big inhale, arms go back. Exhale, point your toes. Inhale, legs return. Exhale, drop the arms. Let's do the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go. Continue. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We do that 2 more times on each leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I know I'm saying inhale, exhale a lot, but I want you to pair your movements with your breathing as much as possible. Okay? Inhale. Last set. Exhale. Inhale. Arms return. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice work. All right, guys. So next we're going to do leg drops. This one is a favorite of mine. It helps to work your lower abdominal muscles while working your legs. So we're going to have your legs bent. Then you're going to bring one leg up, pointing your toes. We are going to drop. But when we drop, I want you to flex your feet. Exhale down. Let me scoot back. And then we're going to inhale, pointing your toes, return to center. Again. We do 8 of these on each leg. It's 4. The important thing for these ladies, keep your core nice and tight. Pull your belly button down. And the other side. And my house is waking up, so I apologize for the noise in advance. All right, other side, let's go. Flex that foot down, get a nice stretch on your hamstrings. Last one. Nice job. All right. Now we're gonna do a side plank, modified side plank though. So come to your side for me, please. We're gonna be on our elbows and our knees for this one. But the key to this, I want you to ensure that your elbow and your shoulder, they're in one line. And then your knees are bent at a 90-degree angle and your legs or your heels are in line with your body. All right. You're gonna extend one leg long, bring your hips up. But I don't want you to drop your hips, okay? Bring your hips up, creating a nice little arch, extending and stretching, all right? Most important thing is that we keep our body long. We're gonna have our arms overhead, and all we're gonna do, inhale to start, bringing that foot here, then drop, inhale, exhale down. Inhale, inhale. Pair your movement with your breathing. So you inhale one move, exhale, drop, inhale, drop. Remember, we're not collapsing. Keep your side up. Picture as if there's a ball right here. You couldn't let your side drop, right? You don't want to collapse. You want to lengthen. All right, nice work. Other side. A nice beach ball. All right, 90-degree angle bend. One leg is extended up onto your elbows and your knees. You can have your hands at your hips if you prefer, or the extra challenge, keep your hands up and then inhale, bringing your leg up. Let's go. Drop, exhale, inhale, return. Remember again, we're not collapsing or side, all right? Keeping your core nice and contracted. This one is going to work your obliques and also your glutes, which is always good. Last one. All right, good work. All right, now we're going to do leg extension. So I need you to come to all fours for me, please. And now we are going to work our hamstrings and glutes a little bit more. So we're going to extend one leg out, but I want you to flex your toes. So we're not pointing our toes. Flex your toes, and then all we're going to do is bring that leg up and down. All right. So we're going to exhale, Inhale down, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now I want you to bring your knee in, and we're going to kick that leg back. 1, 2. Toes are still flexed. 3, 4. Tummy's nice and contracted. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good work. Now we go to the other side. Same thing. Flex your toes. And let's extend our leg. Let's do it. 1, 2. Exhale up. Inhale, drop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now let's bring your knee in and get ready to kick back. 1. Exhale out. Inhale in. That's 2, 3, 4. Pull your belly button up. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice work. How are you feeling? All right, good work. So we're almost done. I want you to sit back, stretch it out into a nice little child pose for me. All right, we're coming back to all fours, and I want you to have your feet, your legs or your knees, hip distance apart. Now the key is we're gonna do hovers and we're gonna go into a downward facing dog. But I want you to ensure that your wrists, elbows, and shoulders are in one line. Knees and hips, one line. I love these, so I've programmed these a couple times. If you've been with me, then you've been doing this. I want you to flex your toes under, all right? So we're gonna hover our knees. We're gonna go up. We're gonna inhale to start. Exhale, up. Pushing through our arms. Hold for a second or two, and then return. All right, on our fifth one, we're gonna go all the way up into a downward dog. All right, let's try it. 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Hold it here. Breathe, inhale, exhale, and then lower, nice and slow and controlled. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Not last one, sorry. Up. Hold it. Get a nice stretch in your hamstrings. That's the back of your legs. Inhale, return. Exhale. Let's do that again. Big inhale. Exhale, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go up. Big exhale, up. Hold it. And return slow and controlled. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Get a good stretch. Stretch it out. And return. All right. We have one more exercise and we're done. All right, guys. So now we're going to do our Pilates push-ups. I like to call these seesaw push-ups, but whichever you prefer. We are going to start on child's pose, just like so. And then we will inhale, come to an angled position. Exhale, lower slowly to the floor. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, push yourself up. Inhale, sit back to child's pose. We do that 6 times in total, so that's 1. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale, drop. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale up. Inhale, sit back. That's 2. Nice and slow and controlled. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, push. Inhale back. 3. Almost there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's 4. 2 more. Last one. All right, good work. You all did good. We're going to stretch. So hold this one. Hold it for 2 breaths. Now walk your hands slowly to the side. Get a good stretch. And then walk your hands back. Then to the other side. Stretch it out. All right, let's sit. Now I want you to bend one leg in front and one behind. We're going to do mermaid stretch and then we're done. All right, so take a big inhale to start. Tilt to one side. Get a good stretch in your obliques. And then other side. One more time. Breathe and just enjoy the stretch. Other side. All right, let's switch legs. Same thing. Inhale to start. Exhale. Other side. Should feel a nice stretch along your side. Let's do that one more time. And other side. All right, guys, that's it. Pretty simple. Nice way to start your Saturday, okay? Hope the noise wasn't too bad. Hope and praying. But I plan to do this every Saturday at 9:30. Hopefully there's less noise next time. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Bye. Be blessed.